Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with another Paladins video, starting this one off a little bit differently in the target practice here with Atlas. He's got a new sort of weapon. I feel like I'm going to have a hard time learning it, which is why I wanted to just jump in and demo it really quickly. The build is the same, but I'll show you that as well before we jump into some games, but I'm sure if you played Atlas before, you'll know straight away when we just click on the weapon here that it's very, very different, because now, instead of having 4 stages to the weapon, you only have 3. This change does seem to have missed a lot of people, myself included. I didn't really think about covering this until I saw comments from a few of you guys, and yeah, it's a pretty big deal. I haven't seen Atlas really at all in my games after the update, and this does make him feel a hell of a lot better. You can actually stand kind of far away and get most of the charges because you're essentially always firing in what used to be the second mode. It's also a little bit easier to use because there's more space between the rings. The charge time is still the same. I should clarify that to get the fully pinpoint accurate one with the ammo gen card is the same amount of time. They've just made the space for the stages a little bit different, but if you're going to be spamming the weapon and in like a TDM or an onslaught, which is sort of the scenario where I can imagine you just wanting the most DPS possible, yeah, this is actually really good because the second stage is really usable up to a pretty decent range, and the other one is better if you're a little bit further away. But yeah, this really makes the weapon feel better, and the 3 stages really do play out the range, and this one still works super close, just like the other one did. You no longer have the one that fires everywhere and is kind of useless, but to compensate for that, they did nerf the damage on it and pulled it down by a total of 60 for a fully charged shot, down to 780 from 840. Don't know if I'm remembering correctly, but I also, for some reason, remember Atlas having even more than 840. I thought it was like 900 at one point. But essentially, I think your DPS is going to be higher because of the fact that you can fire it more often. You don't have to keep charging it up at most ranges. For the build, though, it is the same. I do just have one for Atlas. I don't think you need any other versions of it. Self-heal on the Q, extra health, reset on the Q with the right click, bit of ammo gen, bit of extra healing, super standard for him. Alright, so for game 1, we've got an interesting team here. Siege, Ward, Escape. We've got a Ruckus, Makoa, Grok, IO, triple tank, and then double support. Although Grok can do damage, I think, quite well against a Ying. Makoa, not Makoa, what am I saying? Fernando, Victor, Caspian, and Ash. My brain is fried with too many tanks. This definitely should be a good one. I recognize a few people here as well, but the map should really show off the difference, even though they do have a double tank, so I'd be spamming the weapon anyway with like the hip fire because I'd be close. This should be better for the medium range stuff. For the talent, we're going to go Deja Vu just for the comp here, and then we'll go for Cronus, of course, on Atlas here. We've got Aerial Assault, Pluck, Goddess's Blessing, and Spirit's Domain, so we do actually have the double support versus Measured Cadence. I've been seeing a lot of Caspian, which I'm happy to say, although I've also seen people complain about this. Burst Mode, Life Exchange, Forge Breaker, and Scorch. I'm stuck. I thought it was on the other pillar. Throw the mob to right click over there. Is that going to hit him? Well, it actually did. I totally expected just to miss that. Gives us a little bit of time. I do have the Q up in a second. There it is. Do I pop the F here or do we wait a little bit? There we go. We'll pop the F. I felt really bad to use. The rewind doesn't work through his shield. For some reason I thought it did. IO there saying, I think that our Grok should have gone for... What the hell is going on in my room? I don't even know what that sound was. I'm a little bit scared. Is that ice? This is very, very hectic, but yeah, I think IO was just complaining that we don't have damage. I think something's just breaking with my AC. I'm not even sure. We're going to pop the F. I'm just hoping that I don't have something freaking fall on me any second. That's definitely a distraction. We'll just try and get rid of the Ying, who's playing really, really close for some reason. I don't know if she thinks I'm on her side. I was literally just standing there semi-AFK and the team was healing me and I was just like tanking the damage. We'll pop the F. Does seem like we're kind of pushing it, but yep, stuff breaking in my room, really throwing this game off. I am definitely noticing the weapon, though. It feels significantly better. The team is kind of carrying here. Our comp is a little bit disgusting. Somehow I've been pushing the point. I've been, playing a little bit, but trying to make sure nothing breaks. Got to give massive props here, though, to the team. These guys have been putting in work. I imagine for you guys watching the video, it probably looks like I'm losing my mind. We'll right-click for the Fernando. Sure, I feel like I should just ignore him and try and get rid of the Ying at the back. All right, technical problems fixed. We're running back in. Ruckus did get it. I tried to freaking right-click Ying there. That didn't work. We got the overtime, though, because he went around to flank. I'm going to F here to get that full heal back. I really haven't been playing very well in this one, but anyway, running into round 2. I think that was our best opportunity to get like a steamroll thing. Is she going for a knock there? She is. We're fine. There's a Q. Really, really bad spot for it. I kind of did it for the self-heal, to be honest. We're just going to dance around, right-click there. The Ying ult, we're not going to be able to kill anybody with that's up. Go for the ult here, though. Big heals from the team. I'm making sure that I can get in, banish the Ying. There's a right-click. I think I rewound her there as well. Shots on her here. I feel like if we clear her, it's kind of free. Victor's also kind of annoying. We're going to F here to regen, hopefully, most of our health. This game has been a mess. Victor ultimate. We're all cleared. Caspian's going to kind of ham here. Pop a right-click there for the Ash. Should be a free one. They haven't actually got it yet. For some reason, I thought they had already. I don't know why. I'm, again, just fried in this one, but definitely kind of funnier for me to just not explain anything and make it seem like I'm losing my mind. But shots here on the Fernando. Victor's at the back. I don't know why he's still trying to push here. He's on nothing. That right didn't land. Okay, Caspian, make sure we don't get hit by that. Victor at the back. The team heal here we have is kind of disgusting. I feel like going for a healer on Grok was actually fine. There's a really good showcase for the weapon. We're just going to tank these. It's fine. I don't need to use the kit. We'll rewind the Ash off. Did that land? I don't know how that hit through the shield, but That's an overtime trigger, apparently, at 1-1. Do have the ult in a second. Try to throw that past him, but I guess hitting him with it is fine too. He's going for the ult. I'm going to save my F. I feel like my F's my most valuable ability because of the team comp here. Just going to pay attention to the Caspian, try and get rid of him. We're going to right-click here. That's an Ashe, which I didn't hit with it, but nearly did. Fernando's gone. I really am noticing the weapon here, though, I'll tell you that much. Even though the damage is lower on it, the actual just, you know, ability to use it is much better. There's an F. I've been spamming that. There's a right-click. Okay. Q any second. We need to get off it, but I'm just trying to delay the overtime, so maybe the tanks can run back in. So Ying, ult, Grok's hitting me with stuff. We're going to right-click there. Did I get that off? I think I did, but 1-2. They have got resilience, by the way, mainly the Ashe. There's a big right-click. Victor's kind of out of place here. Big headshot. Kind of surprised that they got the point, to be honest. Shredding him there because of the weapon. I can't do commentary, but honestly, my AC unit throwing out ice cubes at the start of the video is a new one and has really thrown me off. Definitely still trying to do my best here with Atlas, but the stat is going to be significantly worse than it could have been. Keep that in mind, even though I think here we're still kind of shredding, and the setup is working very well. Full Chronos. There's a right click at the back. There's an F. I waited way too long for that. My aim. Pop a right click over there for the Victor. Hit him bang on with it. Just wasted his nade. Okay. That was a waste on my right click, to be honest. There's a shot on him. That's a Caspian running over. Don't know what my tracking's on. There's a right click. We're going to F. Okay. That's a Victor ult. Not a Victor ult. Ruckus. Shots on him. I got the Q. I think I'm dead though. Caspian, when he's stacked up, does go kind of ham. This is a really good scenario for Caspian because he can just go through the 3 tanks and just mash both his buttons. Maybe try and snipe the Ying. This feels weird. That's a Victor ult. Okay, I headshotted him. Or was that the Ying? I don't know. We're going to rewind the Victor just to make sure he's gone. I wasted the rewind there. I, for some reason, thought he wouldn't get cleared. Ruckus just going kind of massive. That's a successful defense though, right? There's a no shot that they're going to get it with just the Ashe under Fernando. I should be doing a little bit better. We'll try and right-click him. That was a really misplaced one. He is nearly dead though. I don't know what he's waiting on here with the shield. I'm just going to play super aggressive. We'll rewind, get all our health back. The fully charged shot definitely hits a little bit weaker than I remember. We're going to right-click here for the Fernando. He actually blocked that, by the way. Props for him with his reaction time, but don't really know where to place myself here, but he's going for the ult. That's a rewind on the Fernando. He is dead, I think. He's on 2 health. We still killed him. We're going to F here to regen the health. This has been a prime showcase for Atlas, to be honest, with the team here. It's kind of crazy. Rewind for the Ying. That's just mean. Actual bullying. There is the 2-2. To be honest, I started this video with a little bit less energy than usual, and then I got ice cubes thrown at me midway through the first round, and that definitely woke me up and brought my spirits, I guess, a little bit more in line. We'll get some Veteran and Haven. Veteran feels very weird, but Atlas with 5k looks nice, and we're kind of playing this role, I guess. The tanks here kind of zooming in after the flankers. We'll rewind there for the Ying just to put her out of place. Don't know what I'm doing here. We're going to rewind away from the Caspian. We're going to right click here as well. We're going to go for also. We're going to banish him. We're going to leave the Victor. We're going to banish the Caspian. We're going to not banish the Ashe again because she has got CC immunity. That's a hook. There's a right click that hits somebody. I've nearly got the F. There's a Q. 1 more second. Oh my god, are you kidding me? There's like a 0.1. I was spamming it. Definitely to do a good job there of distracting them, but the team, yeah, played a little bit weird in that. I feel like the supports got very separated from the tanks, as you can see by them being on opposite sides of the map. That's an IO ult. She actually got rid of the Caspian. Fair play. Is Ashe here? I feel like we should kind of leave her back there, but she's going to push around anyway. There is a Q. Ying is just here. I'm going to ignore the Victor. He's pretty much just, yeah, a character I don't have to care about if I've got my Q up. We do have the F here, but I don't know how much I want to play this. That's a lot of people. We're going to F here. Back on the point, there's a right click. That only hit the Ashe. That's kind of sad. There's a Q. The team support here has been kind of massive, and I feel like my damage has been the best it could have been on Atlas. That is the 2-3, but yeah, I feel like my damage is much higher on Atlas than it usually would be, despite the fact that damage is lower on your weapon, because you're able to take much more mid-range fights compared to normal, where I'd have to be much closer. I've been doing that a lot anyway, so it's probably about even, really, but there's a big rewind. I'm on my own here with Grok, by the way. I didn't even realize that. What happened? That's a Ruckus ult. Victor ult to counter. I don't know really what this game has been. It's been very messy, and I'm okay with that, to be honest. Amako is waiting in spawn. I don't know really what for. That's an Ashe. Yep, she's going around to knock me off. Okay, there goes the Victor. Actual insane accuracy. Atlas, there's a rewind, a big one there. Maybe finish off the Caspian. I actually two-charged it there. That's not a proper sentence, but I charged it too much is what I'm trying to say. There goes the Grok. I was a little bit scared of a sneak push because Ashe was behind earlier. That's a rewind over there. That actually hit the Victor. Shot on the Ashe. Pretty good switch. Hello, Caspian. There's an F. Nope, that's a Q. Okay, do I go for the ult? I feel like I should. We'll banish the Ashe. Nope, we'll banish the Fernando. We'll banish the Caspian. There's a rewind. That lockout time I have on that is kind of disgusting. There's an F. Rewound for not that much health, actually. I tried to put the Q. I feel like I should have grabbed resilience. I don't know why I went for nimble, to be honest, but yeah, probably should have finished off Haven, to be honest, and not Veteran, Nimble, whatever the hell I was trying to do there. But there we go, there is the defeat. They deserved the win. They played really well. I think we did too. I don't think it would have mattered whether Grok went for damage or support. I think the start of the game, me getting kind of thrown off, stopped it from being a 2-0, and then we were able to steamrolled. But yeah, regardless, a fantastic game there. Not the best showcase ever, but a pretty good one, I think, for Atlas. We played the point significantly more than everyone else on our side, and also had 88k damage, which is the highest, other than, of course, theirs, because look at our comp. To be honest with you, it's actually kind of nice to see Caspian being able to put in work again. Their Victor was also super annoying. He was spamming the ult a ton. He didn't even have morale boost, but it definitely felt like he did. Their Ashe was pretty good. Their Fernando was super annoying. He has way less shooting than I've expected there. And Ying healed for a ton. Their comp is much more serious, but I don't think there was actually that much in it for us to win it. Whatever. Let's play game 2. For some reason, this TDM queue is taking forever. Of course, I call it out, and there's the TDM queue. That is what these videos feel like sometimes. But of course, I'll grab Atlas here. We've got TDM Throne. A good showcase, I think, for this, because most of the fights on Throne surprisingly end up being kind of middle range. We've got a Victor, Tiberius, Emoji, and a Ceres. For their side, Buck, Victor, Sky, Torvald, and Amani. Deja Vu definitely worked really well in that last one, but here I'm going to go and Stable Fisher and try this out. We'll go for Kronos and not Nimble. We've got Cardio, Agony, Vicious, Toot, Direct Current, Cardio, Mana Rift, Incident, and Debilitate. Just to show you the weapon here already, how much different it is. We'll drop a Q here. It's kind of nice that you can actually like hold it for a little second to get the timing right where you like aim, but you definitely don't need to do that. It's just like a thing I'm doing because I'm bad. Whoa, I don't know why I was spinning so much. There's a rewind on the back. Weird frame drops. There's a shot on him though. He is gone. Massive damage from Atlas. I can't imagine again what this would be like if they left the damage numbers the same and didn't lower them. You'd just be outputting insane numbers. There's a right click on Amani. For what? I don't know. Big rewind. I'm just trolling her at this point. That was like 3 in a row. Definitely getting kind of shredded here. I feel like I've got the whole team on me. There's a rewind for the Atlas. I'm Atlas. That's a Torvald. That's a Sky versus the Emoji. She's just going to do the job herself, I guess. That's a ultimate from Sky, I thought I heard. That's a Sky ult. We're going to rewind that. All right, we're chilling. I could have probably done something else. That's a Q, Victor ult. Did I block one of those? I don't know if I can actually do that with the Q. That's a buck jump in me. Missed the rewind because for some reason I get massive frame drops sometimes when I pop that. The Emoji going kind of ham, making up for that last play, I suppose. I'm kind of stuck. There's a rewind. Oh, never mind, we're all right. So actually doing a pretty good job here. Missed, never mind, the rewind on the Torvald. He's just starting to pop the ult and we hit him with it. I assumed I would miss, but I was actually on point. Just spawned in Sky right behind me, but okay, she's gone. Honestly, this weapon feels so much better to play. Unless you're super close like this, when I am kind of noticing the damage being a little bit low and also the fully charged one. Pop the ult here, but what I'm trying to say is that most of the time, the fights you can take with Atlas, instead of being super close or sort of super long, you can do medium fights really, really well. And that's actually where you do best now compared to before where it was like the extremes, if that makes sense. Is that the most cohesive explanation I'm going to get? I think so. Pop the F there, but it definitely makes it feel like a completely new weapon because you're actually just better in the inverse than you were before. And it feels very flipped. But that's just to me, of course. Let me know your thoughts if you played this down in the comments. Victor, what are you doing, my guy? Okay, Amani's also here. I didn't even realize. Pop the F there. Couldn't finish her off because the Buck's on me, but there we go. I don't know if I saved anybody. Buck ult. Yeah, we'll just stop that for a second. Heal up a little bit and kill him. Okay, Atlas in a TDM, by the way, is kind of disgusting when I really think about it. Getting veteran again for some reason. That's a Torvald ult. There goes the Victor. We're going to go for our ult here. Banish the Buck, banish the Torvald, banish the Amani. Yeah, don't know what I'm really doing with that, but we'll rewind. Somehow I'm not dead. A right click there. Nope. That's a lot of effects. There is the defeat. But there we go. There are the stats for game 2. A much better showcase, I think, for just the weapon. Shouts out to their Torvald and also their Buck. I'll take the 13-4-37k though. I feel like that was, yeah, a really good showcase for it. I could definitely understand people disliking this change with him, but to me, it really does make him much better and overall feels like he's much more suited to different ranges now. Despite the fact that you have less options, it just sort of works better for me. Again, maybe those Atlas pros out there will hate it. Definitely let me know your thoughts on it. Hopefully a bit of a longer video than usual because I wanted to sort of put a little bit more time in this with Atlas because this was our first impressions and I wanted to actually, you know, have enough time with the weapon. Thank you so much for watching though. I really do appreciate you staying all the way till the end. But anyway, let me know what you want to see me do next, your thoughts on Atlas. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. And as always, stay frosty.